cover Blue Apple a bit because she has quite an illogical argument about Maxime Bernier. She's acting like he's, hiding money and being nefarious and being funded by Justin Trudeau or Soros or whatever it is. And he's not. If Trudeau wanted him to split the vote, he would have had way more coverage. Way more coverage. I mean, it's almost $1 million, probably more now because it's been a few years since I researched it. But around $1 million to have a commercial at prime time, after dinner, or when people are sitting around the TV, it would be millions of dollars for the PPC to advertise on TV, in newspapers, and on radio across the country. And the PPC just doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the money. And he wouldn't be demonized. He wouldn't be called a white supremacist or a white nationalist. It wouldn't be happening. There, a lot more people would know about him. And I think the reason why they're freaking out, and people, disinfo agents, or people who are acting suspiciously like disinfo agents that I've witnessed for the last 15 years on YouTube. And they put some poison in the well. They put poison in the well. And it does have it can have a negative effect. So I wanted to read a comment that someone left that was really good. I've already done this, but my phone keeps messing up. Okay, I will finish my comment. I asked the official Elections Canada staff questions in 2 workshops on fundraising guidelines about how Justin Trudeau could get $1 million donated to his dead father's Trudeau Foundation from the Chinese government officials, 1 week after the Federal Liberal Party hosted a fundraising dinner speech. The fundraiser was very closely connected to the timing of the awarding the government of China the multi-billion-dollar contract to control an investment bank within Canada. I asked how this was not a conflict of interest. This question was not answered, and I pushed the question in several different ways for clarity using the guidelines. They just had the whole group practice in multiple scenarios, in brackets. The group consisted of dozens of executive members from all parties' electoral district associations. So Blue Apple, without throwing rocks in either direction, Mr. Bernier is following the official guidelines set out within and by Elections Canada. The release of donation records are not due until 2020. What you are asking for is not required by any of the official federal parties across Canada. All you are doing is smearing the PPC and Maxime Bernier and anybody who supports him. Sorry, I added that. And I am more concerned with helping the policies being developed. Slow down on the panic about the PPC and Mad Max. Dig deeper into Scheer and how much his party is hooked up into the UN and other globalists. Have a good day. It is sunny here in Ottawa this morning. No thanks to JT. So she won't do that. She won't do that because to me she resembles exactly like I've been observing for 15 years, a disinfo agent. And she goes after everybody who might be getting a bit popular, who's trying to bring out an alternative perspective or bring out news that isn't being reported by the corporate media propagandists. And I'm sorry, I just had to say something about it because it's BS.